Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another auction video. Now this is a part 2 to our last video on auctions we saw just the other week. Now if you haven't checked that video out guys, please check it out in the link description or on the end screen. Like I said, on that day the auction Aston Barclay Pre-Heath we went to, won a couple of cars on the day, and I did get quite a bit of extra footage which I couldn't quite get into the first video, so I thought I'd spin it off into a part 2. So why don't you check this one out guys, there's a few interesting bits in there. Please let me know your thoughts and comments as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's check out the video. Type R, championship model, 62,000 miles. Now, obviously it's a nice thing, although it's had a little bit of a little incident with the post. It's a nice colour as well, it's a nice white, but it's not the best when you go around it. Zip ties hanging it on, coming off there, bumper's all misaligned. He's probably had a little bit of a bump on the front, which is worrying really, especially when he's booking it sort of 7 to 8 grand. I'm never a fan of this shape Honda Civic. Always preferred that earlier shape, the EP2, EP3, which is Type R as well, the EP3. But I mean, these are sought after. You know, they are proper cars, nice things. There'll be a buy for this today without doubt. That's quarter painting, definitely. I think that's gone through. Yeah, it's gone through. So you're into a quarter. Bit of a tailgate as well. Because this thing, it's got to be 100% right retail. You ain't going to get someone just going to... Oh, it's keyed there as well, someone's touched it in. You ain't going to get someone just going to come and... Because people who buy this sort of stuff want them right, especially from a retail pitch. So there's a lot, you're putting a bumper on that, without any doubt. Bits of trim, 2 bits of paint. And that's before you've tackled all the oily bits. We'll see what it does. 7 to 8 grand it's saying. I think that's a lot for that, but we'll see. Lot 14, an S-Max. Someone was asking the other week to look at some S-Maxes and Galaxies that went through. So here's one for you. It's not booking at a great deal of money, it's booking at 2 grand below average, and I'd say it's probably below average this. Already noticed I've got trim bins missing, I've got marks all over it. It has done 155,000 miles. 1.6 diesel, ooh blimey, that's underpowered. One owner from new. Big old car for the 1.6 engine this is. You'd be wanting a 2 litre diesel in this really, let's be honest. Oh dear, take that door. Oh, that's proper stoved in. I mean, it's not an MOT fare or anything like that, but it's not pretty, is it? I mean, I like the S-Max. It's just a sportier, more attractive version of a Galaxy really. The same sort of practicality. But I don't like this one. It is titanium, which means the dealers will pay the earth for it. Because if it's just a bog-based model, yeah, they'll pay buck. If it's titanium, they'll just pay sprucers for it. You get a titanium Focus in that's a piece of crap and they'll give the kidneys for it. I've never understood it. Because it's got a little bit more spec. It's not. It's nice inside. I just thought the seats would be a bit better than that, really, but trim-wise, but I don't know. We'll see what it does anyway. It's early doors. Not my cup of tea that at all, and it's not in that condition. It's awful. But we'll see what it does anyway. 12 plates. Interesting to see what these things do. Family Fiat 500 in orange. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. It seems to have got some sort of, maybe you can quite work it out, some sort of barcode sort of in the paintwork. I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. It's a bit iffy, the paint. That bumper's flat and horrible. The bonnet, I'm not sure what's going on with that. That wing's flat. Cracked screen. Oh, it's just horrible. Paint is horrible. Tailgate's all peely and flat. I've never seen one in this colour. Roof's gone. State of it. It wants a tailgate, a roof, well half a roof, because it's only got half a roof, because half it's glass. A wing, might mop back that. Wet and dry it and then mop it maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Bonnet definitely wants painting, bumper wants rectifying. Got a side light position lamp out there at the bottom. It's not a nice colour either really. Is it dog shit brown? Not quite, but it's It's booking at £1,000, which is cheap for a Fiat 500, but it's not. I don't think it's even worth that, to be honest. Hundreds of pound territory, 600 quid maybe. I'll be a buyer at that. Throw 400-500 quid over paint at it, see what you get out of it. And you compare that to that one I bought about a couple months ago, that blue one. I mean, fair enough, that was Cat D, but done 60,000. Superb condition. Paintwork was lovely on it. Still got that. I'm putting that on the pitch. I've kept that back. It's such a nice car, and that was around £1,000 territory. I'd much rather be buying something like that than this. I will see what it does anyway. We've looked at it now, so we'll see what it does. If it's around 600 quid, we'll buy it, but I ain't paying any more than that of it, because that's a real shabby car and needs a lot of love to get right again, and I'm not convinced of this colour. £291, little BM compact. Saw one of these a few weeks ago. Black one. This is a red one. 3160 IES, 59 fell. Funny thing. A little bit on the arse bubbling. But if the rest of the car's like that, the same on the offside. Oh, it's edgy there as well. Arches need attention. Let's put it down for that. Pretty straight over than that. Some more pinch number plate. 600 quid. It's booking at 500-600 quid. Sought after car. That mileage wants painting. We'll see what that does. That is a rare thing these days now, a compact. I do like the compact, as I mentioned before. Not a great BMW lover, but I do like a BMW compact. But it does want paint, and it deserves paint to get that right with that mileage. Ford Fusion, 54 plate, diesel, 1.4 diesel. 100,000 miles dead. Again, short ticket. Oh, it's a shame. The door's not, it's the door. It's like that Mondeo we had a few weeks ago. Some half the side's been flattened and not been painted properly. It's a real shame that. I mean, it could be rectified, you could have that painted in, but it cost you, God, even if I got my payment on it, it probably cost me 300 quid, and that's cheap to get all that blown in. But just proper killed it really, because you're not going to want to pay 300 quid for it, and then your fees and then paint. You don't know what's wrong with it. You've got to have a bit of money left to prep it. So it's probably not a retailable thing. It's cheapy runabout for someone though. I mean, it's a few £100, couple £100 territory. Just buy it as it is and just sell it to someone. Put an MOT on it and just sell it with a scruffy paint maybe. I certainly do want to do that. I'll certainly do that with it. I think that's probably the only avenue for it, which is a shame. 1.4 diesel. Anyway, we'll see when it does, that one. You never know. If it's cheap, we'll buy it. Alpha Gioletta. Nice thing. Martin, if you're watching, I know you will be. One for you here. 74,000 miles, 1.4 multi-air sporty model. It's an Alpha, what can you say? They always look $1 million. They fall to pieces after a few years, like, but they're just lovely, aren't they? Everything's just overdone. Italian cars in general, really, always quite, especially prestigious ones, are always just overkill, aren't they? Just reliability after question. I mean, I know people have had them and they've had these and they said they've been brilliant, and I can't criticise because I've got an Italian car. Mine's been absolutely reliable as well, but I've seen plenty of them that haven't been. A few scuffs on that bumper. Booking wise, below average 36, clean 4.42, somewhere around there. It does want a bit of a mop up and a few smart repairs in places, but it's a proper spec decent car. I expect it to do that. It's a lot of car for the money, so what bumper there wants a bit as well. £4,000. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Wheels are chippy. And this is below average, to be fair. Start knocking all these up, there's a lot of work to be done there. 4 wheels want refurbing, 2 bumpers want sorting, want to buff up as well, and that's before you even tackle the underneath, which there will be issues. Never know. Make your mind up, guys. We'll see what it does anyway.
is Alfa Romeo, 173,000 miles. History here, probably Johnny Jens. 36, I'll put you down.
BM coming in, 11th place, 320 days, 157,000 miles.
And 24, this one will get a minute. What do we go? BMW 320D, Privacy Sun Pro Glass in the back, beautiful. This is where you value, guys, chaps. It's got an April 24 ticket, and it's for nothing. Where do we go? Stuff around that one then, pumping them out, in 5, 6, 6 a bit, 7 there, 7 a bit, 7 a bit, 8, you enjoy it, 8 a bit, 50, 8 a bit, 8 a bit, 9, 50, right in the back, 950 bit, 1,000 in front, 1,000 down, 50, 1,000 bit, 1,000 bit, 1,000 bit, on sale, 11 in front, leave right, 11 bit, 25, wide on sale, 50, 11 bit, 75, 11, 75, 12, 1200, 25, 12, 25, 12, 25, outside, you get 50, 1250 bid, 750, 75, in the cap, 1275, 13 bid, 13, number 13 says no, 13 bid once, and twice and done. You do it quickly there, 13's there.
36 bit, once, and twice, 36, lot 19, it's a opening next. BMW 540i Extra Event Sport, 88,000 miles. What have we got? Green and clean. It's not on that plate, gents. Okay, it's sold on Yankee Hotel 1A, Juliet Uniform Charlie. Okay, gents? It's a very well thing now. Come on, gents, what's the word? 17,000 pounds. That's 17,000 pounds, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid 1, 71, 2, 73, 70 bid, 70 bid, 74, 74, 74, 74, 74, 74, 5, 75, that's 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Is that it, gents? 76, 76, 77, that's 77, 77, 77, 77. All right, gents, that's 77, 77, 77. Holding that. That's fine, sir, about 17, 7, I'll pop you down, Pete.
We really want another C4. Just fix the last one.
Next one, number 2, this is your one C4, this one is just, it's very positive here. Where do we go? 1 miles this one, history's all there for this one, chaps, little cheapy, and it's got February 24 ticket. And he says you're late to the party, sir. Where do we go? Someone over there, we're going to go for 50s as we always do, little cheapy, and here's your value, boys. Let's go. Bring it about 3 bit, bring it about 50, 50, 50, 50, 54, 4 bit, 50, 4 bit, 50, 4 bit, 50, 4 bit, 50, 4 bit, 55, 4 bit, 5 bit, 50, 4 bit, 56, 650, 657, 750, 750, 750, 750, 750 bid, you hear 750 bid, yes or no? 75, 775, 775, 778, 8 bid, 800 bid, 25, 825, 825, 825 bid, 85 bid, 85 bid, 85, on sale it says 85, on the green, whoops, and tries.
Wasn't a day car. Big buff.
Model, derivative, year of reg, all the steam gents, okay, you're bright just as the tails are. Come on, gents, 35, 35. Green and clean though, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. Put your name on the sheet of these gents, 35, 35.
Can't get a bid.
Big into it, 6 on line, close enough though.
Oh, there we go. You got someone on it.
36, a whole lot of shit. 36, 36, one size, 50 grand. 36, 50, 36, 37, 37, 50, 37, 50, 37, 50, I can't see it now. 37, 58, 38, 50, 38, 38, 39, 39, 50, 39, 50, 4. 4 bid, 4,000 pounds,
cleaner than that white one that was in a few weeks ago. That one. Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, caught it. If I hadn't bought two, I probably would have had a go. So he done 50 off out. One's free Archie's doing, but
get to a proper paint shop, have a nice job.
yeah, and they're rare, aren't they?
3 grand's worth off, right?
Yeah.
725, we're on the 725. That's right, 50, 750, 750, 750, 750.
They woke up online now.
775, 775. That's right, 775, 8 bid. That's right, 25. 85, 85, 85, one slice, 50, 850, 850, 850, 850, one slice, 75, 875, 875, 875, one slice, 879. Oh, right, there's 9 bid.
Yeah, we'll be on tenors next.
So we'll run at 9 or 9, I'll give it a go. £66, I really doing your homework. £66, 66, hold that. One slice order, 66, I'll put it down for now. 252, 66.
Sharpie pen, permanent marker. Well, that's as good as new, that rain number plate, Malcolm.
Mr. Manchester, Revolution, 100,000 miles, first shot to 92. 300 man, 3 bid. 300 man, 3 bid, 300 man, 3 bid, 4 bid, 400 man, 50, 50, 400 man, 400 man, 6, all on at 4.
322, 6780, this one the cross Alex.
Yeah.
2 owners.
I think that's me done.
Where we go.
Okay, another auction is concluded. Thank you for watching that one, guys, and let me know your thoughts and comments. Now, just to give you a quick update on what's going on over the next week or so. On the auction front, we are going to a couple of sales, and we're actually going to a couple of different places this time. We're going to another Aston Barclay branch next week, which we'll be filming and obviously we'll be putting out on the channel. And this week I am off to a small independent auction house. We're going to go down there and try and buy some bits as well. They've invited us down, so obviously we're going to have a film round there and check out that venue. So please watch that video. That's coming out hopefully this Sunday the 2nd of July. That's meant to be coming out, so check that video when it lands. But like I said, we've got loads of other irons in the fires. Auction houses we're speaking to at the moment, so we're going to go into different places, filming all across the UK and bringing that content to you guys so you can enjoy. And obviously along the way we'll look to try and buy some cars. So make sure you check out that, guys, when it lands. Also, just like to thank all you viewers and subscribers out there as well. We're nearly at the 20,000 mark on the subscriber count. I set the channel up about 7 months ago. I never ever dreamt in a million years that we'd be anywhere near this position now. So I'm over the moon, guys. I appreciate all of the comments I get. I do appreciate you all for watching these videos, and if you have any suggestions, you can always reach out and contact me or put it in the comments below. I always try and engage with all the comments. So check out my new content that's landing very soon. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already already done so, letting me get past that 20,000 subscriber mark. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you all very soon.